I don't know what this is, but it's not a proper repair, so let's sort it out right now. As you can see, I've got this old Xtrail in stock and someone has sprayed the rear bumper in completely the wrong colour. Now what it seems like has happened, there's been a bit of a scratch, and what they've done rather than repair it is just spray completely the wrong colour over it. So I'm going to start by flatting back that wrong colour paint. Fortunately this wrong colour is on top of the clear coat, so by flatting it back I can get rid of most of it. So with all that wrong colour removed, you can see the damage that it was hiding, scratches on the quarter and on the bumper. So first things first, I need to put a bit of filler into those scratches to bring them up to level, make the whole panel look a little bit better. Once that filler has gone off, it's time to sand that back using wet and dry paper. Once that's taken back, it is time for some primer. Now I'm using epoxy primer here, using my airbrush so I can lay it in nice and gently, exactly where I want it. In the end, I ended up putting down a bit more primer than I had originally planned to, doing most of that bumper corner, but it was needed. As I said, this is epoxy primer, so it kind of builds the job up as well as giving me a nice uniform base to work to. Now it's time for some paint. This is Nissan Chili Red I'm spraying here again through my airbrush. It gives me a nice gradual way to apply the paint. What I'm going to do here is blend the paint up the quarter panel. Now red is notoriously hard to colour match, so by using my airbrush I can gradually fade that in. Now here you can see what it looks like before the clear coat, but I've got that red on there. Again, I'm just trying to lose that new colour up the quarter panel. You'll see it all come together shortly. Now it's time for the clear coat. I'm using a 2K clear here, so it's going to dry nice and hard. Again, through the airbrush, I can apply that nice and gradually up the panel, and I will fade it into the original paint finish. So if you're new to my videos and you're watching this, you're probably looking at this shot and thinking, what has he done? That does not look good at all. We've got the gloss at the bottom, and it's going into a very botchy looking blend up the quarter panel, but stay with me, you'll see exactly what happens. Now that the clear coat has hardened up, I can wet flat it back. Now I'm flatting all the way up the panel, the view being I'm going to polish this eventually. So you can see here how I've flatted that new clear coat and I've flatted onto that quarter panel onto the existing clear coat. What's going to happen next with a good polish, that will blend the two finishes together and make a more or less invisible repair. Here is my machine polisher. I'm using a small foam head, mainly because there's lots of convolutions in this panel. By using a small foam head, I can get into all the little bends and crevices of that panel, and it allows me a little bit more control. Obviously, if I'm going to polish a large panel, like a bonnet or a roof, I'll use a larger polisher. Okay, so with that polishing done, let's remove this masking tape from the surrounding area and we'll take a look at the finished job. I think that's a pretty good repair, considering the bodge that was there before. This is nice and glossy, we've got a good colour blend, you can't see where the new stuff begins and ends, and this is what we had before, remember, so it was pretty bad. Now if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There's loads of videos like this. I'm going to try and do more shorts as well, and I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.